Lauren here.
And Ben.
And we're here with our weekly recap.
Yeah, we got a stack.
I had good, not great.
Mixed for me this week.
Yeah.
Hit or
same.
miss.
Same. Last week was better for me.
I took some risks this week, I'll say that much.
I did too.
Did you really?
Yeah. I will start with my first risk.
Yeah.
This was, if you watched our little free library video, this was my find out of the little free library, The Extraordinary Life of Sam Hell by Robert Dugani. This, I had zero idea what this was about, but it was free in the little free library. And its ratings are phenomenal. Like, it's one of those ones, like, best of the year. So I'm like, let's try it out. I knew it was general fiction, and I figured it was coming of age, and it was. It's about this kid that was born with ocular albinism. So he had red eyes. And what I loved, I gave this 4 stars. The first half of this, I loved. And then the end, the second half just kind of turned a little Hallmark
There was
movie.
a particular conflict that was really drawing you in, and it didn't really...
There was a bully. He gets bullied for being different. And there was a whole scene, like, lead up to the bullying.
There's a really good tension.
Yeah, it even gets brought back later. But then it just kind of abruptly ended, I feel like, that storyline. Yeah. And then it turned a little Hallmark movie-ish.
Is that his name, or is that like a nickname? Is that actually his name?
His name is Sam Hill, I believe it was, but they call him Sam Hill.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Interesting.
So 4 stars. Writing was phenomenal. Yeah. Then I read... then it went downhill a little bit. I did not love this.
You were excited about that one.
I was very excited. I'd never read this author.
Cincy book rack.
Yeah.
Right?
It's called The Whistler by Nick Medina, and it's based on there's some ancient Native
American superstition or some sort of
don't
lore
whistle
about
at night
whistling at night
because it lets
it
evil.
attracts.
Yeah, and that I feel like took kind of that. There were creepy scenes, and I really liked that part of it. But it kind of took a back seat to the main character, which great representation. He was paralyzed, so that's good to see the representation. But he was unlikable, and he was kind of a jerk.
Oh.
So, and it was kind of a lot of him like coming to terms with his new life in a wheelchair. But like, I didn't like him. So that's kind of and then I went on Goodreads, and apparently this is connected like to his other book, which but it's a standalone, but like I do kind of wonder what I missed by
something about like Indian burial grounds or something, right?
Yeah. So I do kind of wonder, I really wish authors, I have a note for all authors out there. If you're going to do a book set in the same universe, if you're going to do a sequel, prequel, please make it clear. And this could be read as a standalone. So maybe it's just a me.
That's why I'm lazy and I just don't do that.
But well, I don't love it because I'm not a sequel girl.
I love it, but
I'm not a sequel girl. But then I took another risk, you guys. Gray After Dark by Noelle Ely. She's been hit or miss for me, but this one was getting a lot of play, and people kept telling me, like Jules told me, you'll like this one. And I did, you guys. I really did. This, again, so her newest one, Such Quiet Girls, is based on a true story. There was a documentary, Chowchilla, where the bus gets buried underground. You saw that.
Yes,
her other book is based on it.
Yeah,
I did not realize this is kind of based on a true story too, of an Olympian that gets kidnapped, and like it's her survival story to like get out. It was, but I had no idea it was related to, because I was thinking like, why does it need to be an Olympian? What? That's kind of random. Because it really was an Olympian. I thought that was cool.
You love the based on true events.
Yeah.
You love those.
Yeah, and this one was it was pretty white knuckle, like, what are they going to do? I really liked this one. 4 stars on this one. And then you're up, because
I read a lot this week, I will say that much, but that is partly due to me starting to skim some of these because I wasn't enthralled. So this one was one of the better ones, I would say. It's called Pinata by Leopoldo Gout, and it's sort of a new
The cover's crazy.
The cover's great, right?
Yeah.
Super creepy. It's at its core, it's sort of a basic possession story, where the family picks something up and then brings it back home, and the girl's acting strange and all that. But it's really kind of underpinned with a lot of Mexican history and some really cool stuff
neat.
That's built like very, very culturally rich. So I enjoyed that a lot. The pacing lost me a few times. There would be,
because it's kind of short anyway.
I think, well, it's not. It was like a 13-hour audiobook. Like it looks small, but it was not short. I wouldn't call it short.
That's long.
But it was really just, there were stretches where it felt like the plot wasn't really moving forward. So I would have hoped that could be tightened up some. But other than that, I did enjoy it. It was great. Some really creepy imagery, some great creepy kid stuff if you're into that.
Ooh, I like that.
Next I read, and this one I actually physically read the copy, not audio. This is called Lake of Darkness by Scott Kennemore, who's a really nice guy. He's been very nice to me as I'm trying to kind of make a splash as a writer. He is more well known for his zombie books. And so he has like Zombie Ohio. This is a really
Zombie Kentucky. Does he have
so Zombie Indiana, Zombie Ohio, and Zombie Illinois. I've got him out of order there, but it's a sort of a series. He also has these funny like self-help joke books that are based on zombies, like The Zen of Zombie and Zombie CEO. So that's kind of more his wheelhouse, I would say. This was a bit of a risk in that it's not zombies. It is a mix of like detective crime thriller and cosmic horror. And it was good. His writing always gets me. It's great. I wanted more of the cosmic stuff, and when you say
detective, that loses you. That's why detective loses.
That's why I'm saying I'm taking a risk. I would not do that with a lot of authors, but I know Scott's writing. I know that I love his books, so I'm willing to take that risk with a writer that's that established and that I am comfortable with. But I wanted a little bit more of the cosmic stuff. But if you have ever been to or lived in Chicago, there's some great Chicago history in there too. So then I went for something that I knew I would enjoy. This is another one of Brian Keene's. It feels like it could be part of The Rising, but it's not really connected. Dead Sea, this is basically zombies attacking people stuck out on a boat. Super bleak, really loved it. Fun stuff. Another big risk, this had been on my TBR for a while, Into the Drowning Deep by Myra Grant. It is mermaids. It had some great moments. I enjoyed parts of it. Overall, 2.5 star. It lost its way many times. There was huge chapters and chapters at a time where it felt like nothing was happening. And I don't want to spoil, but like it's about mermaids, and my prevailing sense is that it was like those movies where they show the monster too much. The mermaids would have been cooler if there was less of them, is all I'm going to say. And then I took a really big risk because this was one that you had talked me into. And I read it primarily for research. This is way outside of my comfort zone.
We have a lot of people on this channel that are
this is like a mix
Ellen Marie Wiseman is
historical fiction and just like good old drama, family drama, generational trauma. It's called The Life She Was Given by Ellen Marie Wiseman. And this is about a little girl who was born with no pigment. I guess she's albino. Her mother was ashamed of her, so they sold her to a Depression-era traveling circus. And the writing was great. I can take nothing away from the writing. It was well plotted.
She's beloved.
It's not my thing, and I knew it wasn't going to be.
I know it's not your thing.
So I ended up skimming a lot. But I did enjoy for what it was, and it was helpful for my current research position.
Was it helpful? Good.
Learning, just reading about a little bit of what it's like to be in one of those traveling circuses, because I'm trying to write a book. I'm currently plotting a book that has those elements in it. So
I can understand. I didn't have high hopes for you with this one, but
I knew what I was getting into.
I want you to read some of these prolific
I gave it an honest 3 stars.
Just for the writing.
Yes.
Like, what would you call it? Would you give the writing 3 stars? Or
the writing, I would say, is 4. Solid 4 stars. Yeah. Wasn't like blown away, but very, very solid writing.
It's like me reading a fantasy. I can't.
Outside of my wheelhouse, but I feel like it was a good experience.
And lastly, good old tried and true, I read The Girl Who Cried Monster, number 8. And it was a mid. It was better than that Mummy one or Monster Blood. But it is not Let's Get Invisible or Say Cheese and Die.
I feel like it had one of his patent twist endings.
It did. Oh, yeah. It did.
Which I thought worked well. Yeah. It's a different premise.
Yeah. Little girl crying wolf.
Basically, she's trying to get attention by saying all this, telling crazy stories about monsters, and then it turns out she might actually have encountered one in this dude, the librarian, I think, or something. Yes. But then, of course, at that point, nobody's listening to her, and she has to prove it. So,
but I enjoyed it. Yeah, mid.
Yeah, it's a good one.
Yeah.
I read number 23 Return of the Mummy, which is a sequel to Curse of the Mummy's Tomb.
Yeah.
Funny thing is, I enjoyed this more than Curse of the Mummy's Tomb.
Really?
Yes, it was really good. It was the same characters.
Okay.
But it was more fun.
Oh, okay.
It was a little bit creepier.
Okay.
And the ending was cool.
Okay.
So I don't want to spoil it, but I prefer this to the first one, actually. I think I said the same thing about Monster Blood.
Because what is this? I have this coming up.
Number 23.
I'm doing it in order, and I'm already not a secret girl.
I don't know if it was just like he needed more practice writing like mummies as the monster. Maybe. I don't know, but like it worked better this time for me. So I enjoyed that one.
Good.
And next up for me is Phantom of the Auditorium, which I'm excited about.
For that one. And I'm excited for mine. Welcome to Camp Nightmare.
That's a great one.
Is it?
That might make my top 5.
Ooh, good. Good. Yeah. And stay tuned, guys, because we have a really fun video. I think we're going to go meet my booktube friends in my head.
We're taking a trip.
And hopefully make them friends in my real life.
Making a trip to meet some fellow booktubers.
Yes. So, Krista.
Yeah, in like a week.
Sarah, Lindsay, we're coming for you guys.
That sounds ominous.
No.
We're bringing the fun.
Yes, it will be good times and lots of money spent probably at bookstores.
We will definitely hit a bunch of bookstores when we go there, yeah.
But yeah, that's it for this week, guys. Bye, Booze.
See ya.